So, how's business?
Great. I'm glad I've got some staff now. The workload's huge. I don't know how I cope to begin with.
Well, before you know it, you'll be running a multinational corporation.
No. I don't think I'm cut out for that. You're not either, eh?
Nah, no way. In fact, I'm beginning to wonder if all this has even been worth all the effort.
Why's that?
I've had enough.
Cut.
Sorry about that. Sure, do you want to wait for the card? Yes. Absolutely. It's called classical for a reason. I play the part of Russell Jackson. He's a businessman who's dedicated his life to furthering his own career, sacrificing love and, I suppose, a social life that most people would normally have. In the film, he's facing a few of his own personal demons, and along the way, the story's really about his relationship with the people that he's really left out of his life to further his career, and now how it's affecting him, and in some ways how he'd like them to come back into his life, but he's obviously finding it pretty hard. Ben contacted me. I actually did a small part in his other film, Breaking Point, and later on I was used as an extra in that film as someone working in the office, and from what Ben was telling me, he just saw me in the suit and just thought straight away maybe this guy's right for the next film, so he got in contact with me when he was just about ready to start making Guardian, and well, that was it really. It was very, very good actually. Very professional unit, very well-oiled machine. I found out during the making of Breaking Point, you know, that it definitely had the makings of something pretty special here, and it just became more and more obvious during the making of this film just how well everybody works together. Everybody's a team member here. There's no slackos. There's everybody put a hand in, and it was fantastic. People putting their hand up to help out. To see that there's still such a high level of professionalism, and I think they're just like one step away from the big guys who've obviously got a lot more money to play with. People are going to see just how well this company can make films with such a low budget, and I'd just love to be involved with it once they've got a bigger production. It'd just be so exciting. The whole process has just been fantastic.
Got much left to do?
Yeah.
Take a break. Nicole, you've been in here for hours.
Whatever.
Are you going to Scott's party on Saturday night?
Are you going?
Afraid of being stuck alone with him. He really likes you.
Yeah, well, I'm not flattered.
Don't worry, I'll be there to protect you. Got much left to do? Nicole, you've been in here for hours.
I play the role of Nicole Jackson. She studies very hard. She's very committed to her study because it's very much part of her life, and she enjoys doing that. But she has always had a passion for music, and her dream is to become a composer. But certain events in her life sort of steered her away from that. I saw an article in the paper, and I thought I might go down and check it out, and so I did. And there was about 100 people there, which was a little bit daunting, but nevertheless I got my opportunity to do a cold read, and a couple of days later I found out that I was shortlisted, and then I went to the shortlisting auditions, and lo and behold, I got the role. It has been an absolute pleasure. I've just had so much fun. It's just been wonderful. Each day of shooting has been an experience in the sense that I've learnt something new every day, new skills I have acquired. Working with professional people is probably the most gratifying thing. Working with Ben particularly, he's just a delight, really. And we worked well together, and everyone on the cast and crew is just wonderful to work with, and it's been really good.
Hi, I'm Carla, the psychologist. How are you feeling? police found you in a camping spot at Wellesley Forest. You were lying on the ground unconscious. Do you remember any of this? I need to give the police a call and let them know that your parents are missing. Well, the character I play is Carla Morgan, who's a forensic psychologist. I'd liken her to a cross between, say, Gillian Anderson from The X-Files and Jodie Foster when she played that FBI agent. She's very practical, very logical, doesn't accept much out of the ordinary, and that's a lot of what the film's centred around, is that her beliefs are challenged. Well, Carla is very close to home for me. I'm actually a medical doctor in real life, and so I just found I really didn't feel like I was acting a lot of the time. A lot of her professionalism and values and beliefs are what I have to carry through with my everyday job. So obviously it appealed to me that I was going to be playing a character very close to home. I enjoyed it.
You know, it's just struck me how well you've insulated yourself from the outside world.
Leave me alone.
No,
What do you want from me?
she's gone to tell her.
What?
If you will not help Nicole, then I will find someone who will.
What?
If you will not help Nicole, then I'll find someone who will. You know, it's just struck me how well you've insulated yourself from the outside world.
I play the character of Rachel, which has been described as the mysterious element of Guardian. And Rachel is a character that pops up everywhere in the film. She is in a role of, I guess, trying to help people, especially Nicole, who's the main character. And Nicole's going through a very difficult time because her parents are missing. She's also coming to grips with whether her family is really who she thought they were. So Rachel kind of guides her, but doesn't really give away too much. She kind of leaves her very strange hints and says quite profound things, which Nicole has to work out through the course of the movie. She appears in all sorts of places, in people's lounge rooms, in their office, in parks, and I think basically she's there to help Nicole and for Nicole to find out what she needs to know. I've loved it. I've loved a lot of things about it. I've loved how professional Ben has been, the whole crew, working with a group who are so determined to make a film and work hard and be professional about it is really encouraging and is a really good experience. I've met great people. I've really enjoyed working with all the other actors. I've loved learning how it works as far as I used to look at the page and see about 5 or 8 lines, and then Ben would say, yeah, hour and a half for that scene. I'd be like, oh, what's he going to do all day? I didn't get it, and now I understand about all the different types of shots. And just all the different locations. Being out at Mount Crawford Forest was great, and then the hospital, the variety has been good, and yeah, I've really, really enjoyed it.